4 from Lewis to Long Neck down to Millsboro. Worcester County, OK Go, as we make the drive from 50 and 90 into and out of Ocean City. 589 go through Ocean Pines. 113 from Bishopville to Berlin, Newark, Snow Hill, and Pocomoke. OK Go there. And in Wycomico County, easy shot on 50 from Willards to Pittsville to Walston Switch Road and Hobbs Road. Business 50 through town, looking good. 13 top to bottom, moving along. Bypass around town, good. And 50 good out to the Bay Bridge. That's your traffic for the Voice Radio Network.
Madison Thompson.
Hi.
Hey, good morning. It's Bill and Jessica. How are you?
Great. How are you?
And we're great. Thank you so much for checking in. We appreciate it. First off, before we get into Greece, let's talk about Ozark. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about it.
Man, let me tell you, one of my favorite series ever. I mean, it's just so great. How was it to be a part of a franchise like Ozark, a series like Ozark?
Wow. It was just, especially as an actor at such a young age, it was the ultimate privilege. Obviously, I was a fan of the show before I joined.
Yeah.
But I had auditioned for the show many, many times. So to be completely honest, I had kind of lost hope of ever being on the show.
Oh, wow.
But that special role of Aaron Pierce came around in the 3rd season. And the second that I got the email for the audition, I told my mom that I was going to book the role. I don't know what it was. That somehow the email spoke to me and told me, but I just knew that the role was mine. And then getting to essentially kick off my biggest project in my acting career, working opposite Laura Linney and Jason Bateman and Janet here is like the ultimate acting class ever.
All right, well, let me ask you this.
I'm so lucky for that.
Yeah, you jumped on in the 3rd season. You were Erin, the 17-year-old daughter of Helen on the show, right?
Yes.
The cartel lawyer. How was it working with Jason Bateman? You know what? I always say, like, we always joke that, you know, his whole demeanor, anytime like the wildest stuff could break out, and on the show, you know, he's like the calmest, you know, like everybody wants his demeanor, Jason Bateman's demeanor in Ozark. Is he like that in real life? Like, how is he compared to the show in real life?
Okay, well, I'm happy to report that he is the exact same.
Yes, that's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, he has such an incredible sense of humor, and like his wit and sarcasm, that is all something that naturally Jason has every day. So, you know, he walks on set and he is a spectacular actor, but a lot of the times he is pulling from his own sense of humor and quite honestly, his own demeanor. But he was a great boss. I mean, to work on a show where, you know, the lead actor is also one of the head directors and is also one of the executive producers, he really runs that show. And, you know, the success of it is really a result of how spectacular he is as a performer and as a producer and a director, and also the team that's around him, like Chris Mundy and stuff like that.
Yeah, kind of upset, you know, that it ended. But I mean, look, I mean, there's so many more films and shows to be made. You actually have been in a whole bunch of them. You know, some reoccurring roles and guest playing, and you've been on other TV shows: American Housewife, NCIS, New Orleans, Kevin Saves the World, and more. Congratulations on you know, your success and everything you've done.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then, of course, we have Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies, Paramount Plus. Give us a rundown. Tell us all about the show. New episodes every Thursday. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. Well, I always laugh because I think I am literally went from one show to the most, like Ozark, to the most opposite show that you can possibly create. I went from a dramatic drug cartel TV show to a musical ensemble comedy.
Right.
But Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies is so special. It is a prequel to the original Grease movie, so it's set 4 years before Sandy and Danny were at Rydell High, and it chronicles the creation of the girl group, the Pink Ladies, and all of the amazing cast of characters at Rydell High that helped prime the school for the movie that we all know and love. I think a lot of people might be wary of, like, why would you ever do anything in the Grease universe? It is sort of untouchable. And we agree. We are just as big of Grease fans as you are, but I'm happy to say that Grease Rise of the Pink Ladies is really a love letter to Grease rather than a recreation. It stands very much on its own. But if you are a original Grease fan, don't worry. We're not redoing it. We are just paying love and admiration to the project that we both love, with lots of Easter eggs and twists and secrets and special characters. So if you're a fan of the original movie, come check out our show. You will not be disappointed if you are a super fan. And if you're new to Grease or aren't as familiar, I think you might have been living under a rock, but we will welcome you with open arms, and you don't have to know everything about Grease to watch our show.
You're a really good interview. You know what? We just asked you a question.
For this.
Yes, and you just go. You're really good. Do you have a podcast or anything? Because you could definitely host one.
I don't, but I definitely grew up with theater kids, so I talk a lot.
No. It's good. This is a good thing. I mean, I'm sure people love to interview you. I mean, that's good, and you sell it, and you make me want to turn it on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's turn it on, right?
Yes. Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies, Paramount Plus, new episodes every Thursday. Definitely looking forward to it, and to be part of that Grease franchise. I mean, it's got to be special. It's got to be huge.
Wow. I mean, I grew up listening to the soundtrack of Grease. I mean, my dad would play every Friday morning a playlist of his favorite songs.
Yeah.
And Grease was all over that playlist. It just kind of was like the soundtrack of my childhood, as it was for my father and so many people. So to get to build in this world is such a treat.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, okay. But so down south, it's so funny. You remind me, just the way you describe things and talk and everything, of my cousin. Exactly, you remind me of my cousin. And she's from Richmond, Virginia. But I'm like, yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
So kind of down south.
Yeah, down south.
So
Absolutely.
not that you have the accent, just the way you talk, and it's great. It's great. All right. So I also see here that you're going to be featured in a film called Emergency. Is that true?
Yes. So that film is already out. It was a really special project that I played opposite an actress named Sabrina Carpenter and an actor named R.J. Seiler and Donald Elise Watkins. It is a super cool thriller movie about a group of boys who find a girl drunk and passed out in their home, and they try to get her to the hospital. And it's a one night sort of everything that you possibly think could go wrong goes wrong.
No, that actually sounds pretty good. That sounds right up my alley.
It was so much fun to shoot. But something that they don't tell you as an actor, if the movie all takes place in one night, that means that you're doing 2 months of shooting only at night. So I would wake up at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, get picked up at 4, and then I would work from 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. every day for 2.
Wow, that's an adjustment.
It's bonding, that's for sure.
Yeah. Wow. Well, look, again, congratulations on everything. You're great. Actress Madison Thompson, Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies, Paramount Plus, new episode every Thursday. If people want to follow you on social media, how can they do that?
Absolutely. My Instagram is at Madison Thompson, and my TikTok, which is where I tend to spend most of my place these days, is at Real Madison Thompson.
Real Madison Thompson. Hey, thank you so much for checking in. We really appreciate it. Hopefully we can have you on again.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Bill and Jessica Show and Power 101.7 are bringing you